Why do you have to eat right now? Like right in the middle of this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is this bronzy goddess eye look. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I actually love the look. It's very dramatic for me, so I have an event I'm going to tonight, so I decided let's go all out, do something fun. I'm wearing this like mesh shirt, so I thought this would be a little bit fun to go with it. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. Alright, so I already moisturized my skin, and I'm just going to do a little bit more prep. Today I'm trying out this Peter Thomas Roth. It's the Potent C Power Serum. Literally makes your skin look like glass. It's so nice. Hydrating. So I'll just always start it around the areas that get a little drier, like the under eye. It just adds like a nice glow to the skin. I'm going to first spot conceal. I woke up with a few little guys and one right over here. So I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl. This is the Pro Conceal. This is in the shade Pure Beige. And this one's fairly close to my skin tone, so I like using this one just to like spot treat. With this, I don't want to use a beauty blender or anything. I just want to tap it with my finger just to really lightly set it in place. To kind of just work around the area. And I'll set that with my Charlotte Tilbury. This is a perfecting powder in shade 2. Just lightly tap over those areas just to set these. Alright, so to start off this eye look today, I'm going to first take my Tarte Shape Tape in light medium, and I'm just going to carve out my brow and then use that as well to just fill in my lid space. So let's just start right in the front, just follow the shape. And then I'll just drag it down. So the palette I used today to create this look, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. First shade we'll be dipping into is this shade right here, Orange Soda. The way I do it is I dip my head back and I'll just start following the hollow area. I'm gonna dip into this next. It's called Rustic right here. I'm just gonna take that and follow the same crease line. You just want to use a light hand and slowly work that into that crease area. And with this, I'm just going to take it down following the shape of my eye and then kind of kick it out a bit towards my eyebrow. I'll just be jumping back into that Orange Soda shade and buffing these colors together to blend them out. Next, I'll be dipping into the shade Cypress Umber right here. I'm going to be using my Kylie Cosmetics, this little pencil detailing brush, and I'm just going to dip into that a little bit, and then we're following that same crease line again just to intensify it even more. So again, with a light hand, tilt your head back. We're just going to add this deeper color in just to really deepen this look and just make it just a tiny bit smokier. Smoky eyes are like blending darker shadows like this can be a little intimidating, but as long as you're just taking your time and you're working with minimal product, because always with this, less is more and you can always build up. It's a lot harder to take it off than to just start with a little and then work your way out. And again, I'll be going back in with the Orange Soda and just buffing everything together. Alright, so this is probably like the hardest part for me. I don't have a steady hand at all, so don't judge my skills on this. But we are going to be taking my Morphe G10 brush right here, and it's a flat concealer brush. I'm just going to add a little bit of the Shape Tape, and we are going to cut the lid space. So the way that I do this is I always start in the center here, and I'll add a little bit right down there, a little bit in the front, and a little bit in the back. And what I'll do with that is I'll look up, and wherever it touches, that's where my crease line is. So I have to follow that. So you just take your brush, gently carve out your shape. So now I'm just gonna dip into this shade right here, Tempura, and this is just going to go over the concealer just to set it in place. And I just grabbed a random brush, and it's got pink on one side. And now to top that, to give it this metallic look, we're going into this shade here called Bronze right there. And we'll be just doing the same thing, just packing it onto the lid. Look at that, so pretty. I'm getting a little bit of fallout, but that's fine. That's why I always like to start with my eyes first, just in case. I'm going to dip into the shade Noir right here with my Morphe G28 brush. It's just this little liner brush right here. It's good because it's a little thicker. So what I always do is I'll first start on the inner corner right here, go inside just to deepen this up a bit. Because when you wear lashes and it's like bare there, it looks kind of weird. So it's always nice to just deepen that, and then I'll go right close as I can to the lash line. This also helps blend, if you're wearing lashes, helps them blend in a little more so you don't see the band. Because today we are wearing some lashes. And now for the wing portion, I'm just going to go kind of right under the lash line here, and I'm just going to lift it out and slowly sketch a little wing. I don't like to do anything too crazy. I just like to have just a little shape. So I'll just intensify that by packing it on. And I'll drag it in to meet the line and to just thicken it up a little bit towards the end. And to get the wing sharp like this side, I take a makeup wipe and I'll just wrap it around my finger and just pull it tight. And then I'll just use like right where my nail is, and I'll wipe underneath to just clean up any fallout. And then I'll just sharpen it up by pulling this up the side. You see how much sharper it makes all that? So today for primer, I'm going in with this Tarte Poreless Primer. It's nice because it puts a good layer over the skin, fills in all the pores, and just makes everything very smooth. So for foundation today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Pro Glow. I'm in shade Caramel Beige, number 209. It looks a lot darker on camera, but it actually really matches me, I swear. You'll see. So I always like to start on the perimeter first and work that in, and then slowly bring it in towards the center. I have combination skin, but for some reason this foundation seems to work great with my skin. Don't know why, because you would think like a glowy foundation wouldn't, but I literally live for this foundation. I've actually kind of switched how I do my routine. I now start to do contouring first before I do any highlight. I just feel it's better that way because I don't have to worry about setting anything right away. I'm going to first do a little bit of cream contour, and I'm using the LA Girl Cosmetics, and this is shade Chestnut. Oh, I can hear an airplane going by. I'm so ready to go away on a trip. Do any of you have any trips coming up? I was supposed to go out to LA once already, and I decided not to. I was just feeling really lazy. The only thing I've really done so far is I went out to Fire Island for a little bit. Other than that, I haven't done really anything. I haven't even gone home to my pool, which is kind of depressing because I have a pool where I grew up, and I usually go home to take advantage of it since usually no one's home in the summer. Everyone's away. And now to highlight, I'm going to take that same tape. To highlight, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going to pop it on the higher points of my face to brighten everything up. And to set everything, I'll be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder to put everything in place. I'm gonna work the rest right under my eye here. For setting my contour today, I'm going to use KKW. What else is new? I swear by this one, it's my favorite. I like to go in with both of the shades. This one is more of a cooler tone, so that's one you would use to like kind of really contour. And this is kind of to just bronze up and just warm up the face. So I'll just kind of dip into both of them, like so. We start at the forehead, and I'll just bronze this baby up. See? Just deepens it up, warms it up a little bit more. Make sure to get right into that hairline. Then I'll do the jawline as well. One thing I really like to do as well is I always like to take it right here and V it. I feel like it just helps make the neck look even thinner than it is already, you see? And always for my nose contouring, I always go in with my Hoola Benefit bronzer. And I'll go in with my Morphe G18 brush. This is a little guy right here. And to finish off, I will take that noir shade, the black, and darken up the waterline. Alright, while my lashes are drying, I'm going to set my face using my Urban Decay De-Slick. This one's great because it really locks in your makeup and it does not let anything move. For blush, I'm going to be using Kylie Cosmetics. It's just a really light shade, and this one is called X-Rated. I think it'll look good with this because there's a lot of attention on the eyes already. And then I'm going to be going into my Becca Chrissy Teigen palette, and again I'll be dipping into this shade right here. I believe it's called Beach Nectar, and I just love using this as like a cheek topper. I said that in my last video, that it really just enhances the cheeks. It just like makes it just look a lot healthier and youthful. And then since we're doing this gold theme today, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. And we'll just use that right around here. I'm going to be lining my lips today with the ColourPop 951 lip liner. I just like to make a little X right around here. I love this one because it's very, very close to my lip color. And I honestly don't like lips that much. And then I'll kind of round it out a little bit on the sides, just like over my line, just the slightest. So it kind of just puffs it up a little more. And to finish the lips, I'm going to go in with ColourPop, same thing, I Love Sarahi. This is her collab. That was the lip liner I just used. And now I'm using the lip that went with it, the 951. Alright guys, this is the finished look here. What do you think? I'm obsessed with it. I think it looks really good. I'm personally proud of my cut crease skills. Looks like I'm getting a little better at it. I normally don't do anything this dramatic. I'm very, very subtle with what I do, so it's kind of fun to just do something a little different tonight. I am going to an event, so I just kind of wanted to just like spice it up a bit. You know what I mean? If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up down below. Also, if you have any ideas on videos or anything you'd like to see me do, leave a comment down below. I'm always into suggestions. Just nothing too crazy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one.